Well, here we go. What is there? There's Benchmark 8. Then there's Benchmark, I think in order, it's Benchmark 8, Benchmark Top Floor. This Benchmark 8 is 80 proof. Top Floor is 86 proof. Benchmark Bonded, which is 100, obviously. Then Benchmark Single Barrel. I don't know the proof of that. And then Benchmark Full Proof, which is at 125. So I thought here's my little honey of a barrel too. Mwah, love the little piggy. That one's coming along. This is about half and half high rye and straight bourbons. And I'm going to do it for 3 months. And 3 months will give me 3 years on it. If I want to go another, but I'm starting to get a little bit of oak influence in it that might be a little too much. So I might be pulling it right at 3 months instead of 4, which is what's today? Oh, it'll be like May 27th or something like that. It'll be 3 months. So anyway, so I've been trying the benchmarks. And like I said, I've had everything but the bonded and the full proof, but I thought I'd go right to the full proof. Big spender. It was like a whopping $22 for this bottle. Call that a fresh crack, right? Probably should let it sit in the... You like this? Got these in Scotland in an antique shop. Supposedly it was from an estate sale where a gentleman had passed away, and in his house there was Macallan from the 1920s, there was Balvenie from the 1940s, there was a Lagavulin 16 from probably 1965 or 66, and they wound up having an estate sale to clear out his estate. But so I got a theory on Benchmark. This is just me talking. This might be factually 1000% incorrect, but it's just a theory that I have. So good old Buffalo Trace should be what, $25, right? MSRP. I can't find it around me for less than 32 to 33. Sometimes it's 40, and sometimes it's at a place where they should just probably get a gun out and put it to your temple and say, go ahead and buy this. I think that the whole Benchmark line is an apology to all of their loyal customers for not ever lowering their initial flagship Buffalo Trace bourbon to more reasonable prices. But I also find that Benchmark, I'm accepting the apology because it's excellent stuff. So this has been sitting for about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. The nose is not very hot. I thought it would be a little bit more ethanol at the 125 proof. But I'm finding this whole line is pretty smooth. I'm not a fan of the 8. I'll get a lower line, Evan Williams or something like that. I won't buy the 8. Oh, but everything above it has been fantastic. Yep, vanilla. I'm getting some bright tannins from the oak on this, and the nose is fantastic. First sip. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I don't have a problem. Orange peel. Bright, ripe fruits. Maybe overripe fruits, because the sugars are really coming through. Oh, that's a vanilla bomb. Now, the top floor was a caramel bomb. It was so soft and smooth. This isn't rough at all. Yeah, wow. Second sip. Yeah. Yeah. For the price, I don't know if there's much better bourbon out there. I'm going to give it an 80 out of 100, but the price could rise it to a 90. This is just the best value. Put this in your decanter and tell people it's the expensive stuff. I'm not kidding. All right, third sip. Nose changed a little bit because I did do the initial burn. Now I'm getting a lot of caramel on the nose. Finish is pretty long on this. I'm still getting it. Love you, Benchmark. Wow. I just got to sit here for a minute and enjoy it. Yeah, I would share that with anyone. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Good things can be had. Somebody said, "So you're getting to be quite a bourbon snob, aren't you?" I said, "No, I don't have enough money to be a bourbon snob. I'm not a collector. I've got about 40 bottles open right now out of the 45 that I own. And you know what? I buy it to enjoy it and to drink it and to share it. Um, it's okay to collect. Totally is. And I'm jealous of some of the people that have a OFC or a Pappy 23. But you know what? Maybe they'll invite me over sometime and let me have a sip. Cheers, Bourbonado.